What's your thoughts so far, Stephen? We've been here for this is the fifth week, isn't it?
I don't know if it's a good time for thoughts, Jamie. Thoughts are that it's going quite slowly. We seem to have a bit of a builder problem.
Would you have expected more by now?
Yeah, we were told one a week. We're on 2.5 in 5 weeks, so it's a poor estimate, isn't it? But allegedly by the end of, we've got 4 days this week, 5 days left, and they're going to get up to 6 houses to this stage. But other than that, it's all good. Registration sweet, kids are in need. Just need to get the home sorted.
How have you found the differences to what you would have in your own house in Melbourne? No, there's no taps, toilet's different.
Well, as an experience,
bucket for the shower.
As an experience, you're always going to enjoy that type of thing. It's not the norm, and you know that you are going back to what you do have as the comfort of your own home. Yeah, you have your good days and your bad days. I think washing dishes in dirty water always raises a bit of an eyebrow, but no, it's been great on the whole.
I reckon it's easier to get used to than you think it would be, but you know, it's not preferable.
It's for sure, it's make a big difference when we just born in abundance, like food and everything, waters at home and everything. But you know, it's a better way to understand how they live.
You've brought here 11 people, well, including yourself, most of whom had never met each other.
Yeah.
Does that bring you problems as well, or is that something you just let the rest of them worry about, or?
We've done a few projects now, and I've tried it with friends, I've tried it with complete strangers, and I think with strangers it's often better. I think it's great. You've always got 11 like-minded people, so I think it takes a certain type of person to want to come and, you know, spend a lot of money, give up their job for a while, and come and live and be sick for 5-6 weeks, and live it quite rough. And you know, we've been doing the hard man job on the foundations and things. So yeah, it takes a certain type of person, and it always gels together. There's always going to be problems, you know, there's always going to be the odd sort of falling out, but I think this one's been very smooth. No dramas at all. I think the group's come together really well.
The volunteers that came here were outstanding, and they were very, and I think I've never seen such a committed group of volunteers like the one we had here. They came and lived like we lived, ate from what we ate, lived in the houses that we have here, and was soon able to become part and parcel of the community here. And the community is very impressed, and it's like they don't want them to leave. As I said from the beginning, we want more volunteers to come and experience what these people have experienced in our community. Their coming here has changed our community.
We want to say that, thank you so much, you people. It is a great joy to have you here in our country, more so in a local and a rural area like this. You have used a lot of strength to help us.
I spend all year working in my little office in my home, you know, making sure projects that we've set up are running well, setting up new projects, finding new volunteers and raising money. And when I come out here, this is the moment where I most feel like you can see that it's all worthwhile. And the buzz continues despite any sicknesses or any sort of fatigue. Whilst you're here, when you leave, you realise that you've just changed 85 kids' lives dramatically, given them much more than they would have ever got without us arriving. And then I think also it extends out to the community. You know, we've employed a lady that can't walk to make sock monkeys. We've got a lady that's got HIV that's going to be a head carer with her children here. So we're reaching out and giving a lot of people a lot of hope. Yeah, the plan is for that to continue. I've got projects, proposals from India, Malawi, Haiti, quite a few others, Uganda, and I'd love to help them all, you know, but we just want to make sure that each one is run like the last one.
And it can sustain itself?
Yeah, I mean that's the challenge. Like Sierra Leone's been running for 2 years, and I'm hoping within the next 6 months that it could be almost running itself. So if we can do that in Sierra Leone, where there's, I mean that's the hardest place we've been to, then I reckon we can do it anywhere. Yeah, it's a challenge to find ways to generate money in places where there isn't money, but we seem to be able to do it, and if we can do that through solar power and buying mini buses and things like that, then we can definitely do it here. We're already working on plans of setting up farms and pineapple crops and raising chickens and cows. So if we can make them sustainable, then that's when the next project can come in the next one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what is the time, Istanbul? Dinner time!
Although we didn't get to see the children move into the homes, we did organise a games day. They met their new housemates and got some new clothes and shoes, before a moment we'd all worked hard for.
After a month of registration, we're off to take the children to visit the site of their new home.
Let's go, kids! And so my time in Africa was over. However, I left feeling very proud and lucky to have played a part in what had been done. I made friends from all over the world, including many in Kenya, and I look forward to the day I return to see them and the Heartspring Children's Village as it is now.